Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. XRP rewards are still coming. I personally firmly believe that, and the sentiment has been reaffirmed by a very popular chart analyst who's talking about XRP still targeting $30 on the high end before this bull market is over. And make no mistake about it, we are in a bull market right now. Just because there's a retracement downwards of over 50%, it doesn't mean that we're suddenly in a bear market. People that still believe that, I don't even know what else to say to you at this point. Right? Things are looking just fine. I know it's not as exciting because mostly trading sideways, but we did see some green for much of today, frankly, which is nice. Seeing a little bit pullback at the time of recording this, but we're still just moving forward. There's another chart analyst I'm going to highlight who says, folks, one of the most popular chart analysts in crypto, by the way. He says Bitcoin at $157,000 is still coming. And I don't pretend to know for sure if that is true, but directionally, that sure makes a hell of a lot more sense than it's going back down to 10,000 at this point in time. And, and also take a look at this headline. It's like, because look, if you're selling one of these, if you're one of these people that's selling right now, that's fine. Do whatever you want. I'm not telling you to buy or sell or hold, but if you are one of these people that is selling, do you, just answer in the comment section below, do you believe that the market is going to zero forever? Do you believe that it will never be worth more in the future than it is today? Well, you know what I think. If it's going to be worth substantially more in the future today, I think this is going to be the best performing asset class over the next decade, and I'm going to give me my Moon Lambo slice, right? Well, look at this headline from the Daily Hodl, because big money gets it. This is not going away. S&P cryptocurrency indices to cover over 240 coins. I'm telling you guys, the big money and the institutions and the respectable firms throughout the world, they're continuing to dive in. Do you think that they're all wrong, or perhaps if you're a bear, are you wrong? Now look, I don't have a financial background of any kind. I'm not offering financial advice, so you should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who likes making YouTube videos as a fun hobby about Ripple and XRP and crypto and bears. Just go hibernate. I don't want to deal with you. Just go hibernate. It'll be fine. As I record this, XRP is at 62 cents. Bitcoin is at $32,786. Market cap, 1.35 trillion. And Bitcoin dominance at 45.55%. And so here, I'll show you on the screen. We got now the top 10 coins by market cap on the screen here. And you can see here that over the last day, actually, there's a big spike up. And people have been so negative, but that was a big enough spike to get people bullish, and now prices are going back down a little bit. It's just so comical to me, people that focus on the short term. So like, take a look at this tweet from chart analyst DIY Investing. He wrote, "I woke up to a giant mountain of the most bearish tweets I have seen since 2018. I took literally 1 hour away from Twitter, and the only thing I see is bullish posts about the bottom being in. You can't make this S word up." And you just get the sentiment he's talking about. Whatever's happening in the moment, that's the direction we're going to go forever. Oh my gosh, people just can't get the bigger picture. And that's why when you're talking about XRP potentially at $30, when as I record this again, we're at 62 cents, it sounds impossible. Yeah, it sounds impossible until it happens. Just like when Bitcoin was worth $1, saying that it would one day be worth about $65,000. So many people would say you're Looney Tunes, except for it happened. And we see that the asset class as a whole keeps growing and growing and growing. And if you really think that this asset class is not going to keep heading in that direction over the next decade, fine. I could understand at least why you're selling. But to all the other people, I don't get it. Like, and I'm not. This is not me saying don't sell. Of course, sell. I don't know your personal situation. But if it is something to do with specifically that you don't have confidence in the asset class, then I just think it's like, why? Like, what could you articulate the reasons for why? And then just trying to time the markets, not having a sufficient long time horizon, this stuff really grinds my gears, folks. It just doesn't make sense to me. It's fine. And so then there was this, somebody tagged chart analyst Credible Crypto and wrote, "Do you have any idea when you see XRP's price topping, please?" And then he wrote simply, "All depends on when Bitcoin tops." And then this guy, Dano, wrote in response, "Annoying how reliant on Bitcoin everything is, but getting used to it. Guessing your $20 to $30 predictions happened before Bitcoin top, though? Question mark." To which he responded, "Probably after, actually." And it is true that XRP, it actually didn't hit its top until after Bitcoin hit its top last market cycle. It was a couple weeks or so after that. And in fact, most cryptocurrencies, most altcoins hit their tops after Bitcoin hit its top of just about $20,000 last market cycle. So I'll not be surprised if history repeats and we see something along those lines. It won't surprise me in the least, but it's still coming. You gotta understand, it's just like everybody seems so bullish when XRP was close to $2 and Bitcoin was close to $65,000. Oh, of course. XRP $20-$30, yeah, at least $10, right? Everybody's thinking this, and then you see, of course, Bitcoin, of course, over $100,000, 152, and whatever, and then price starts going down. Nothing fundamentally has changed. Nothing has changed whatsoever. It's in fact, it's normal to have a pullback like this, and I was talking about it before it happened. I said, just don't be surprised. Like, historically, history repeats itself. You should expect one. But now that it's happened, everything just seems impossible again. It's just emotions. It's ridiculous. Here's a tweet from chart analyst Dan Bessa, who wrote, "Smart people never lose patience in a chop. They don't care about lower time frame, fake out price action, and reclaims. They get ready. They know the key levels to watch. They are happy that the market is getting cleaner day by day. Opportunities are the best when the herd looks away." Yep, and so that's why I've been saying forever, did it make sense to be paying attention to crypto when Bitcoin was at $65,000, or would it have been better to have been paying attention and maybe filling up your bags when Bitcoin last year got down below $4,000 in March of last year? Which buying position was better? How many people were paying attention at each of those positions? Exactly. Not many back then. Way more people now. And so now that there's been a market pullback, way fewer people are paying attention. Check just about any metric. It's very clear there are fewer people here than there were a couple months ago. But they're not going to be gone forever. Do you really think the crypto asset class isn't going to continue to grow? And if you think it's going to grow, that means new people coming in. And if new people are coming in, what is that going to do when you think about the dynamics of supply and demand? This is not complex stuff. And then the blockchain backer, I watched his video earlier too, and he says, look, he acknowledged what we all realize to be true, which is that, okay, we're trading sideways. It's not as fun as when we're going straight up. I get it. I do understand that too. I do think it's more fun also when things are going up and going bananas. Hey, I got it. But he still firmly believes, as do all the analysts that I respect and follow, the best days are still yet ahead. And he cited a level to look for XRP. He's like, look, once we hit that $1 level, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm bullish again. Which I can respect. That makes sense. Until then, we're mostly trading sideways. There's a bunch of chop. I got it. But it doesn't functionally matter. Here's a headline from the Daily Hodl. On-chain data suggests Bitcoin will rise to $157,000 after weird pullback, says analyst Willy Woo. Popular on-chain analyst Willy Woo says that Bitcoin is poised to hit the 6-digit price range once its retracement is over. Woo says in a new interview with Bitcoin bull Anthony Pompliano that based on-chain data, he believes it's only a matter of time before the leading crypto asset kicks off the next phase of its bull market. And here's a quote. This is a bull market. There's no mistaking this. We've got X-ray vision on what the investors are doing, and it's bullish whilst price is sliding downwards. I think the next major event is when the fundamental squeeze price action, and we break out of this what I'd call reaccumulation band right in the middle of a bull market. Now, look, this is, again, one of the most popular chart analysts for a reason, with over 600,000 followers on Twitter. He's saying that we are in reaccumulation mode right now. And yes, we're talking about Bitcoin here, but we should be. Bitcoin leads the market. Bitcoin is going to lead us out of this most recent negative price action. Believe that. And then at some point, altcoins will be popping off. I firmly believe this to be the case. And then there's this from the Daily Hodl. S&P cryptocurrency indices to cover over 240 coins. Now, look, S&P, why are they getting into this right now? Why would they be talking about this right now? Why is this getting launched? I thought that everything was going to zero. What's the point in launching this product when cryptos is just going to zero and it's never going to be priced higher in open markets than it is today, right? Obviously being facetious, but... cryptocurrencies are gaining more mainstream recognition as the S&P Dow Jones Indices, one of the world's leading index providers, announces that it will track a collection of over 240 cryptocurrencies with its own new cryptocurrency index. The new index, dubbed the S&P Cryptocurrency Broad Digital Market Index, will provide a snapshot of the broader cryptocurrency market's performance. That's BDM for short, Cryptocurrency Broad Digital Market Index. The BDM is the latest expansion of the S&P Dow Jones Indices recently created collection of digital asset performance trackers dubbed the S&P Digital Market Indices. The BDM contains 4 subset indices that track various components of the market, including the performance of top cryptocurrencies with large market caps, XRP, as well as overall market performance, including the top digital assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I guess they're just wasting their time here, right? Don't you feel bad for them putting this all together, all this effort? They're paying people to do this, and it doesn't make sense because everything's just going to never be in existence again. It's going to go away. Freaking ridiculous. So of course not. Of course that is not what is going to be happening here. And so that's why I say, like, I continue to be excited for the future. The best days are yet ahead of us. It could not be more clear to me. In fact, and I've been saying this the whole time I've been running this channel, and I started this channel December 14th, 2018. That was the day I launched my first video. And it was at the bottom of the bear market, but it just happened to be. And I've been saying forever, I am counting on humans to be this financially illiterate. I'm counting on them behaving like this, and they have not disappointed. I'm counting on people to ignore during the bottom, and I'm counting on people when things are hot and the prices are perhaps too high, overvalued. I'm counting on that there would be the most positive attention then, and money just flow in, and then of course retracements and bear markets, and look, we know humans act like this. That's why I keep saying this is not difficult. Like, that's why for me it's just taking an unsophisticated approach. When you're talking about the stock market and crypto, the unsophisticated approach wins. I firmly believe that. And with crypto, it's a little bit more complex, but only in a way. Like, there's a lot of these small cap coins that I think are going to go away. A lot of the mid cap coins, you probably don't need most of them to exist. But in the same sense with the stock market, there are also junk stocks. And so, maybe just investing in an index fund with the stock market makes a whole lot more sense. And then just having a hands-off approach, just money goes in and it doesn't go out. You don't pull it out. Unless you, if you hold it for a sufficient long time, and okay, it makes sense for X number of reasons, and like, fine. I'm just talking about in terms of if you have the goal of making it worth more relative to the United States dollar, you do nothing. You invest and you hold. Well, it's the same with crypto. So yeah, if you're buying a bunch of junk crap, maybe it goes away, but any cryptocurrencies that actually offer utility, if they're solving a real world problem, I don't think they're going away. That's why I feel so confident about XRP, and that's why it's my largest holding right now in crypto. So yeah, if that changes in the future, then I'm not going to be holding XRP ever. Like, if the utility goes away, why would I do that? But I don't think that's going to happen. I'm counting. I see it continuing. The adoption goes the other way. It's getting additional adoption, more developers building on top of the XRP ledger, utilizing XRP, the native digital asset. So when I look at that, it's just holding makes all of the sense in the world, and not worrying about the rest. Because I don't have to worry about what the other idiots are doing when they drive down the price of the stuff I hold. I don't care, because I believe at some point, unknown point in time in the future, the idiots will also drive it back up. And if I want to sell at that point in time, then I will, and not before. This is so easy. It's just that people, like, for me it is anyway, but the reason so many people have trouble, I do understand it. It's the emotions that get in the way, which is why I keep talking about this. It's like, you are your greatest impediment to attaining wealth in crypto, basically. Like, maybe not you specifically listening to this, but just like people in general. They are their biggest barrier to attaining wealth, because they just don't know what they're doing, which is why I keep saying, I don't care if you buy or sell or hold, make your own choice, but at least arm yourself with knowledge and don't make decisions based on emotion. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.